Have you ever read YouTube comments like, man, I really wish they would remake this game or make it into a VR game? No one should really do that. And then nobody does. Everyone just kind of fantasizes about it. Well, that's kind of what I've been working on right here. I've recreated all of Cybercon 3 inside of Blender, and then I've ported those objects into Unity and uploaded a world to VRChat. So you can explore this game that was originally marketed as a virtual reality experience for a home computer. The irony being that this time is actually a virtual reality experience. So I've recreated all the mobile objects. They don't have AI brains yet, but I will have them move from their spawn points to their despawn points, because shouldn't be too complicated to do. I have a pretty short features list to add to this game. And I'm hoping that I can get it working networked over VRChat, and have kind of a minimal feature complete version of this game running in VRChat. So this is an alpha sort of build with all the objects and some special effects for like this force field here. There's a sort of glitter effect to represent energy or plasma in the game, and it's actually not supposed to be a TV screen. It's supposed to be a force field that you can't move through and can't be destroyed. And I was inspired by this sort of glitter-like quality of the plasma, like they used in maybe old Star Trek episodes, where they just put some glitter in a glass of water and they swirled it around. I've rigged up some of the doors to open. There's no sound effects. The sound effects are going to be kind of driven by the Yamaha OPL3 sound banks. So everything will be kind of musical and uncanny in that way. The game has maybe 20 elevators, and that's a huge feature. Maybe up at the top of the list is working elevators, which I have found a YouTuber who likes to program game assets for drag and drop into VRChat worlds, and I joined his Patreon and downloaded his drag and drop elevator feature, and I've wired it into the elevators here in the game, and I've got 3 floors to go to. Now he's programmed it to be sort of network safe, and in my beta testing of this elevator, it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. So you can see when I click floor number 2, we're sent out to number 2, and you can look down on this glass floor to the level below. And when I walk back into the elevator here, I can go all the way to the top. And as we're going to the top here, there's a few bugs with this elevator. If I can get the elevator working 100%, that would be great. This little widget by the door should be showing you whether the elevator is traveling with a green arrow pointing up or down, and then when it arrives at its destination, it'll just be a red triangle, and if there's no elevator cab waiting, it'll just be a blank black spot. I've walked up to this sort of internal map within the game world, where it's kind of like an abstract map of what you can expect to see in this world, with the central hub branch and these white paths going to different areas in the game. And each extremity has a vault that has a puzzle piece in it, and there's 4 puzzle pieces. Each puzzle piece connected together will unlock the central hidden secret door, and you can destroy the mother brain. So all the physical objects are in the game world. I'm poking my head through the wall here so you can see just how vertical this game is, and how important traveling in elevators can be in Cybercon. There's a lot of up and down, sort of like a Metroidvania style labyrinth, where there's an emphasis on verticality and that sort of dungeon crawling in a vertical way, or spelunking, that cave diving in a labyrinth. I've left a little Easter egg in here. For the Atari ST and an Amiga version of the game, there is an empty, unpiloted mech suit here that is colored the same way that the Atari ST and Amiga games were colored. And the only other thing I could show you is maybe the mother brain. Oh yeah, so when we travel down in the elevator, travels down and you float in the air and you land, and it resets the inertia, and you kind of bounce as you travel down. I don't know if there's an easy way to program that to make it smooth. I know where the hidden door is, so I'm just gonna walk through it. It becomes obvious once you've put the puzzle pieces together where the hidden door is. And here's the central brain stem, and I've used the same sort of glitter special effects to show its sort of omni-intelligence, with all these sort of glitter pieces floating in it. The original pixel art of the game kind of implied a lot of multicolor sparks and glitter, and the sphere shape is kind of borrowed from an older movie called The Forbin Project, Colossus, The Forbin Project, where there is the supreme AI is represented by a sphere. So there's kind of a continuing theme in this game of this uncanny sphere-like intelligence. Once you blow it up, it runs up this chute and gets away with a smaller sphere inside, kind of like when you think you get Dr. Wily, he gets away in that little pod. That sort of trope happens here. So that's all I have really to share for today. There's lots of there's just kind of a short but big items list to go through, and maybe I can add more game assets that are already programmed, because I haven't spent a lot of my time becoming a robust programmer. I'm not really great at that. I can kind of vibe code, but I'm more of the artist type, and I can make 3D objects. I can create feelings and emotions with video and 3D objects, but when it comes to programming, I kind of fall behind. So maybe that's where teaming up with someone like VRChat Akira or other YouTubers or other vendors who are making things for VRChat. The audience on VRChat is always growing. Please stop by my world and add it to your favorites so it gets unhidden in the search feature, so you can so it retires from the labs feature. Maybe more people will see the world and appreciate a little piece of history that I very much appreciate, and I'm hoping to bring to you guys out there on the internet. All you lurkers, all you people looking up old video game stuff, this is a goodie, and I just really want to share it with you guys. So I'll keep working on it. So I promise I'll keep working on it. Alright, until the next feature is added, I'll make another video when that's done. Maybe plasma balls or something. Okay, bye for now.